In the future, we're gonna have to eat more sustainably. For example, does it make any sense to eat apples brought in from New Zealand when we produce great apples right here in Quebec? It's about looking around and seeing where changes can and should be made. Just like they did at McGill, where they're now serving eggs produced locally, right here at the Macdonald campus farm.
We use about 350 dozen a week. So that works out to about, I guess, about 4,000 eggs a week. We had started getting our fruits and vegetables from the farm, and the horticulture technician, Mike mentioned to me how they produce eggs out there. And off the cuff, I couldn't believe that they had any large production. So I said, well, just tell them to send them all to us, we'll use them. I'm sure it still won't be anywhere close to enough.
We've been producing eggs at Macdonald Campus Farm for over 100 years. And typically what we would do is we'd send them to a wholesaler. They would be graded there and shipped out to different stores, could be as far as 300 kilometers away. What we're doing now is we're selling our eggs directly to the McGill Food and Dining Service, the McGill cafeterias downtown. So instead of a 300 kilometer roundabout trip to get to McGill downtown, they go directly from Macdonald Campus Farm, 40 kilometers downtown to the McGill cafeterias.
And right now we buy, I believe it's somewhere around 130,000 eggs a year. We got really excited when we heard that we were going to be able to get eggs that were somewhere between 3 days and a week old, as opposed to what we've been getting ever since we've opened is, conventional eggs about 3 weeks, somewhere between 2, if you're really lucky, 3 weeks, 4 weeks old. So the difference between a fresh egg and a 3-week-old egg is night and day.
The benefit of selling our eggs directly to McGill cafeterias from the farm here at Macdonald campus obviously is that we're reducing the amount of fuel we use to make our delivery, but we can produce an egg that has a much better flavor because it's fresh. It's guaranteed no more than 2 days old. So when you crack it in the pan, it doesn't run across the whole pan, it sits there nice and plump. The yolk is much darker, more yellow, the flavor is a little better. It's just people, when they can't describe it exactly, but they know when they have a fresh egg versus one that's 2 or 3 weeks old.
If you've never had one that's 3 days old, you may not know the difference.
It's not a simple thing to grade eggs on your own farm. We had to get approval from the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. We had to put in a certified egg grading station. Staff had to be trained. We have to keep records on every lot of eggs that are sold. Every time we grade eggs, we have to take a representative sample, crack them open, take measurements on the albumin, on their quality, keep all those records so that they can be inspected by CFIA inspectors whenever they want.
Our egg collection system consists of egg belts, which brings the eggs to an elevator. The elevator will either raise them up to the table or bring them down to the egg collection table. From the table, we manually place them on flat so they hold 30 eggs each time. Okay, this is an egg grader, where we sort the eggs, we clean the eggs, disinfect the eggs, and look for anything abnormal, either cracks, blood spots, that sort of thing, that is not a sellable egg. Basically, I'll take the eggs, place them here, and the eggs will be going on to the cross loader here, and I'll observe them as they're going over the light. And once this heats up to around 100 degrees, you'll be able to start grading eggs. They're always washed, disinfected, dried, and buffed as they go through the system. When we're going through, we're looking to see whether there's any abnormalities, such as a cracked egg, blood spots, meat spots, oblong eggs and stuff like that. The eggs that are rough on the shell on the outside, we can't sell those as a grade A egg. Those are basically grade C eggs. And they're all sized by weight. People think that it's because of the size that they're actually getting a large size. They're not even thinking about the weight. But you can have an egg that's this big and weigh the same as an egg that's this big.
Being able to sell our eggs directly to the public and directly to McGill has been a huge plus for us. It's raised the visibility of the farm on the downtown campus, and it allows us to participate in this growing interest in local food and local food production. So people buying Macdonald Campus Farm eggs know where they're coming from, they know that it's locally produced, and they know that it's coming from McGill itself.